I wanted to share some of my findings in working with a client with fentanyl addiction. And so I'm a quantum healer, teacher, and coach. And I find some really interesting things when I look into different medications and arm marks. I call those jabs. And so when I connected with this client to see what was a stronghold over him and making it very difficult to clear this addiction, I saw him surrounded by what looked like a dark tree that had these branches that were essentially wrapping around his body. And it reminded me of GO or graphene oxide. I have to be careful how I say things. That substance, and his body tested positive that yes, that's what that substance was that was kind of had this grip over him. And then I saw black magic woven into the design of the medication to create strongholds and overdosing. There were some very strong, intense stronghold energies that I had to work through. They're in volunteering or choosing to use that substance. Essentially, you're giving permission, and we can open ourselves up to a lot of complications. And so there was a contract with a dark entity over this medication through the consent of using it. I saw a corrupted energy flow within the body due to an integrated inversion energy generator that was to reverse the energy flow and disrupt it. Over the top of this was a mirage to hide the substance and hide the inner workings of what is really happening. I saw a network of hooks that integrate into receptor sites in the body, which creates part of that addiction. And then what I often find with the COVID and with this is this energy will carefully integrate into trauma constructs, creating quantum entanglements. Thus, until you deal with the trauma that this is linked into, you are not able to clear the addiction or the energy from the body. So this particular client had 3 trauma constructs from inner childhood that this substance was woven into and had gripped onto. It had also gripped onto a lot of seeds. Think of this as, when you plant a seed, what happens? It can grow and flourish. So there were seeds of doubt, despair, failure, frustration, unworthy, overwhelm, disgust, discouragement, fear, betrayal, feeling insignificant, love, and effort unreceived. And there were quite a few others. So this is, why these substances can be so difficult to get off of, and it takes superhuman strength sometimes to get rid of this, but we can with quantum healing.